How's your day going overall today?
I've had better days. I'm a little upset with the election results.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this as simple as possible for you. Look, she just twirled her hair, choose a signal right there, okay? You see me, I'm just sitting there chilling, not doing too much, I'm just sitting there chilling. But this is the professional yapper. This is the one that's gonna talk your ears off all day, but you gotta let her talk your ears off, okay? You gotta let the woman talk about the things she comfortable with talking about or want to talk about with. Because once you get her comfortable, once she's able to get weird around you, that's when you see this like nerdy type woman. She's more of a nerd type going woman, do her homework every night. You got to be able to read this what woman is in front of you. She is going to demolish you in private, okay? She's going to make you because, bro, you know how to read people, not just women alone, people. And this is going to take you a long way in life, just being able to read the situation for what it is. So I'm going to continue to let her yap some more.
So what would you think about like getting political with people? Like do you think politics divide the people?
I think it definitely divides people in a way. I think it depends on how certain people go about politics. I have friends and family who voted for both parties. And
I know I asked you the question, but we do not care. I let you talk about politics, you give me guts. I let you talk about politics, you give me some play, okay? So, but this is what you got to note down, though. A lot of times you just really got to vibe out, man. A lot of times you really got to take your attention off getting to play, okay? Really try to dive into the present moment and just listening to her. But me personally, I really don't like getting into politics. It's just to divide the people and to have an agenda over the people. And I just don't like getting too deep about that type stuff. And one thing you got to understand is women do, though. There was a woman elected for president. So at the end of the day, they feel some way about this. They feel some way. So I'm going to allow her to feel some way with me and feeling comfortable with talking to me about this topic. And this is just simple game you want to know. Just conversation and people skills. It's going to take you a long way in life. Like, you got to stop making this hard for yourself, or just, being around people and talking to people. Just take away that fear of judgment and understand this person going through something too. And understand that woman poop and go to the bathroom just like you. So you got to lock in, G, for your life turn out to be, just what if? Just, what if I could have got women in my life? What if I could have been digging to shit? It's you are the movie. You are the main character. So allow other people to be the main character in that movie and be present.
they can have conversations that are actually productive. But
see me, I like a woman that can have a productive conversation. That's me personally, though. I like to be able to just actually talk about things and shit like that. But we're gonna continue to let her yap, though, let her vibe, and allow myself to be in the present and vibe, and that's really all that matters, and that create the whole movie.
for the most part, there's definitely some hate and some negative vibes towards them in those conversations, which is hard. Like, I just had a class where people were talking about how they thought, which I thought was differently, and I had to keep my mouth shut because I didn't want to start a fight. And it's definitely been a lot. Like, I've been texting with my friends who are in different states, especially southern states, who are having a different effect on this. Like, obviously we're in a blue state.
Right here, you just gotta bear with her. Just gotta keep listening, dog. Like, sometimes it just seems like they be going on and on and on, but it's actually something she's talking about. She's talking about the politics and stuff like that. So I'm gonna continue to just listen, use my 2 ears, and this will get you a long way, just not talking at all. You know what I mean? Just listening more in your life. And a lot of times we get around these shorties, you just gotta listen. They gonna tell on themselves of what type of woman she is and what it's finna be between you and her. How is she acting? What is she saying? What is her actions? So I'm gonna continue to take on the action of listening to her, yeah, so things could lead on to more. So things can actually get to the value to where it was worth the conversation. It was worth the connection with the souls. Because these are the things you got to know in order to take her soul. Okay? Digging in and out, in and out, in and out with your pogo stick, man.
But I have friends in red states who are kind of struggling right now because they're scared about having things taken away from them. So it's an emotional.
How do you feel emotionally about this?
I'm
consciously about this.
I'm honestly really distraught and kind of disgusted about how our country's come about. Like the fact that he's going to be back in office is terrifying.
You know what's gonna be more terrifying? When I'm digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging, telling you, yeah, it's gonna be cheaper gas. Yeah, everything gonna be okay. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, because that's what it's about, our quality of life. Okay? Yes. They're putting things out in the world to get you going, to knock you off your purpose, to knock you off of are you really here for. Man, you guys debating on politics and getting emotionally involved. Listen, we gotta evolve. So I'ma dig and bring her back to reality. But first, it start with me listening to her yap. Because just like you don't like getting cut off when you speak, just like you don't be wanting, people to not understand you, want people to understand you. These women gotta feel understood, okay? Stuff gotta be understood that isn't said, okay? So you gotta know woman nature. And it start with these simple skills and videos of you just working on yourself. You actually putting in the work in your life. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this pack up duffel bag and head on.
And I can't believe 8 years after the first time we saw him when we were like 10.
One more quick thing. Another thing that you boys gotta note down, man. The strong eye contact. I look like I'm finna tear her up, man. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for life. I'm ready. And you gotta be able to have this look in your eye. Just like you ready for life, okay? And stare at a woman when you talking to her. Look her in her eyes.
And when I was 10 at least, like if you told me my 10-year-old self this was happening again, I probably would have thought you were crazy. And the fact that it's happening again is terrifying because I'm 18, I think it's terrifying. Especially like as a woman of color, like it's a scary experience all around, not just for me, but for people LGBTQ plus community and people of color and anyone who's honestly just a woman and not a rich white straight Republican man. So it's been a rough day.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll say during these times though, like I definitely could see your insight, you know what I mean, and see your distraught. And I think I just really need to be there for you. So like you could go ahead and take down my Instagram and I'm gonna follow you back and we can just hang out on some stuff. 18, you grown, in college, you experiencing the world. It's no need to be distraught. You need to be able to thrive. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and take my Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you.
That's real.
Thank you.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, apply the things I said in this video to get more leads and results in your life. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this lead with this shorty, with this woman. I'm gonna holler at you on another one, man.